Hello folks, welcome to Lester's. Bill in South Carolina. This is your President Washington. Okay, I wanted to show you the enhancements. I upgraded the DC voltage input buffer filter from a 470 microfarad to a 3300 microfarad gold. Did the same thing with the voltage regulator buffer filter. Was a 470 microfarad. It's now a 3300 microfarad gold. So your DC is going to be a lot smoother, and it'll be able to handle the peaks a lot better. I have replaced your IF 10.7 IF filter with a tighter filter. Okay. Now let's do some power checks. Got a 100 watt slug in RMS, which is the one on the left. And then a 100 watt slug in PEP, which is the one on the right. They match the meters. The meter on the left is RMS, the meter on the right is PEP. Okay. I'll flip that over here so I can. And then mode. I'm going to start off in AM. I'm on channel 20. Alright, looks like we're dead again. What is that, about 18 watts? No, yeah, about 18 watts. Audio, hello, audio. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. The multiplier is on ×2. So on an audio, it looks like we're hitting the 7.0 mark, which would be 140 watts on AM. Hello, audio, a little more than that, as a matter of fact. Okay, and I'm going to go to FM. And of course, we're going to pay attention to the RMS meter, the meter on the left, and ignore the meter on the right. Okay, 40 watts on the FM. Okay, now I'm going to go to lower sideband. Still on channel 20. Hello, audio. Audio. About 42 watts RMS. And, oh, that's almost 160 watts PEP. Hello, audio. They're getting this out of 4 IRF 520s, which I find just absolutely amazing. You have to go into the menu. You know, you need to get your technician to go into the menu and adjust these up. But, I mean, look at the results. Well, now, one other thing you need to bear in mind is my power supply is set for 14.7 volts. Okay. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Unfortunately, that power supply I cannot adjust. But I do have another power supply that I can hook into. Hang on just a minute and let me do that. And we'll set it down to 13.8 volts. Okay. It's my bench supply I've got underneath here. Won't take me but a second to hook up to it. And it's adjustable. That one up there used to be an old MFJ power supply. Never got good results out of it. It was supposed to be a 75 amp. I never could get 75 amps out of it. So what I wound up doing was putting one of those new server power supplies that everyone was talking about. I get a full 75 amps out of it, actually about 80 amps. Alright, now let me make sure that's set at 13.8. That's 13.7. That's close enough. Hello, audio. Wow. Did I just see that go higher? Let me show you. We're now running on this power supply right here. It says 13.7. It is a Meanwell power supply, so when it says 13.7, it is 13.7. And it will provide more than 100 amps. Hello, my audio. Yeah, it's going over that 80 mark, which means more than 160 watts on 13.7. Audio. Okay, about 42, 44 RMS. Hello, audio. Audio. And that's on the lower sideband of channel 20. Now I'm going to switch to AM. Again, we're dead keying about 18 watts there. Hello, audio. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio. I'd say that's probably a little over 150 watts. Okay. Let's see, am I reading that right? Yeah, that mark in between the 60 and 80 is 70, so it'd be 140. Audio. Okay, maybe 145 is what we're seeing on AM. FM, we're still getting 40 watts. And I'm still at 13.7, and that thing, the voltage on it doesn't give at all. Okay. All right. Now, let's set it up here where you can hear the noise. All right, and I'll show you the NRC. Well, actually, there's the NRC. You hear that thing get quiet? Here, let me turn it off. Okay, I'm sure you can hear that. I'm going to hit the NRC button. I got to get my hand off of it. Hear it quieting that down? I'm going to use the noise blanker ANL. Well, let's see, you get noise blanker on sideband. It makes a lot of difference. As one thing I never did like about the Ranger, the 2950, 2970, all of those, was that frying bacon sound all the time. When I put the, well, basically it was a circuit out of a Kenwood radio, noise reduction filter, electronic noise reduction filter circuit from a Kenwood radio, and started putting it in those, and it worked extremely well. And then Ranger started putting it in their new base stations. Gee, I wonder where they got that idea from. Anyway, there it is. Bill, let me get the covers on it. We'll do a final video. More to come. Okay, Bill. Well, you did not order the fan kit, so that might be something you want to think about in the future, because the heat sink on this thing gets pretty warm, especially when you're running it on AM and FM. Okay, just food for thought. You decide you want to do that later on, just let me know. All right. Okay, Bill, thought I'd let you see the receiver. That's on the external antenna. That's my B&K 10 or 2040. I got it set for 100 milliamps, 30% modulation, which should equal an S9. But I'm on the external antenna. You can see there on my switch. I got it facing towards external. Now watch what happens when I switch it over to internal. This thing's got a terrific receiver on it. Okay, that's a M. Let's see, FM. So there, I need to switch this guy to FM. Hang on a second. Okay, that's FM. I had to modify my B&K 2040 to do that. The FM switch is over there in that corner. Okay, there's my 5-up KC switch for hitting the zeros, but there it is on FM. Let's go to, actually let's go to lower sideband. Let me turn off FM. Okay. All right. And of course, that thing doesn't have sideband. I'm talking about my B&K 2040 doesn't have a sideband mode, so we just check sideband using AM. Okay, but the receiver's working really well. All right, well, Bill, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to set it up for you. 7-3, everybody. Stay safe.